Hey, what's up guys, Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 126 of Skill into Glory. And we're gonna start off by going into the first game of this episode, where we actually come up against a fellow YouTuber who's also a skiller, that is Amslow. I will leave a link in the description down below. You can see from his team, a really nice looking skill team with Team the Season Bolasi, Futis Charisma, and also Douglas Costa. And as I said, he's also a skiller. He makes some awesome videos. He also does some sort of a Road to Glory style with skill moves involved as well. So if you're French, because he actually is French himself, makes French videos, definitely check him out. And if you don't really understand French, I would still recommend checking him out, since he also makes some really awesome compilations. And I think he actually uploaded one, I think this week or last week, so definitely check it out. I'll leave a link to that certain compilation as well. So yeah, what you can probably expect from this game was a lot of skill moves, not really a lot of chances. Although it was him getting the first big chance there from a few free kicks, and he actually picked himself up a penalty right there after he actually penned out my goalkeeper cheeky as well. You can see it from the replay with, I think, Bolasi. You can see as well my goalkeeper completely hit him, so it was a fair enough penalty. But he actually decided to miss it on purpose, which was nice of him as well, since it was of course sort of a skill game, and it didn't really matter, at least for me anyway, that much who either won this game, since usually when I play against skillers, either subscribers or against other YouTubers as well, I just try to make it like sort of a fun game instead of like a game that I really would like to win. And that was this kind of game. You can see as well him trying out a lot of stuff, a nice Rabona shot which my goalkeeper ended up saving, and that is pretty much how the game ended. So we went into extra time. I think this was actually halftime. During extra time I decided to make a change, bring on Sifchi instead of Okocha, because he was quite low in fitness, and we picked up a free kick. Actually would have been the perfect opportunity to get Okocha's second free kick, but we took it with Gullit, and we actually do end up hitting the post, which was unfortunate. Then 115th minute, the final chance with Sifchi, a nice volley with his weak foot, but it went over the bar. And that is how the game ended. So we went into a penalty shootout. You can see we both missed our first two penalties. And then after that, we both continue on scoring our penalties until he stepped up for us, I think, fourth penalty with Douglas Costa, which we saved. And then it was us stepping up for the final penalty with the man himself, that is Ruud Gullit, who converts it as well off the post and in, making it 4-2 on penalties. And yeah, that is how the game ended. So we end up winning on penalties, which is usually the thing that actually happens when you play against skillers. I think a lot of people know what I'm talking about if you're a skiller yourself. But anyway, we jump into the next game, where we come up against sort of a Serie A looking side with also some Premier League players. The partnership with Tevez and Aguero. So yeah, pretty nice looking team. And it was us starting off there straight from kickoff, pretty much the first minute of the game with Charisma. Some really nice stuff. There was a lot of space, so I decided to go for some sort of a long shot, but a fantastic save there from his goalkeeper. Then only a few minutes later, this Okocha there on the ball with some great skill moves as well. Eventually we go with a nice Rabona pass to Kishna, trying to go for a first time volley, but once again a really nice save there from his goalkeeper. Then we continue on in the 42nd minute, just before half time. We got a nice bit of play going there. Eventually we pick it up with Rui Costa, some nice skill moves. We went with a shot there, which the goalkeeper saved, and then from the rebound we finally do get the goal there just before half time as well, to make it 1-0 for us. And then we're still in the first half, and he pretty much converts his first chance of the game, making it 1-1. Then we jump into the second half. He picked up a corner after like 4 minutes, a crazy cross there reaching out to Matic, was in a pretty weird position, but he still managed to get a header in and actually makes it 2-1 in my opponent's favor. So yeah, a pretty weird goal to concede, but still it looked pretty sweet. But after a couple of minutes, it was us getting another goal there, this time with Ruud Gullit, making it 2-2, making it all even in the game. Then 84th minute, towards the end of the game, some really weird stuff happened. You can see right there, I just couldn't really clear the ball away properly. He had some pretty big chances as well. You can see my goalkeeper Ruffier making some pretty nice saves. Luckily enough, it didn't go in. Then in the 90th minute, we pick it up with Okocha, a really nice pass there to Gullit, who finally gets us the goal there towards the end of the game, making it 3-2. And yeah, that is how the game ended. So I think, especially based on the second half, it could have gone either way, but luckily enough, we did end up winning that game. Then we move on to what will be the final game of this episode, come up against a 4-3-2-1 team with some League 1 players, also mainly from the Serie A, with Lacazette up front and also two informs, I think, Alessandrini and also El Shaarawy. But we start off there with Willems, a giant throw-in, which is actually one of the traits he has, and we actually do score from it with the header actually by Okocha. I think he actually got marked by 3 defenders defenders or something who were like a head bigger than him, but he still managed to get his head onto it and actually make it 1-0 for us. Then a 70th minute, he got a big chance there as well with Garin, a really nice save from Ruffier. Then we already jump into the second half where this Garesma on the ball there on the right side. We go some skill moves, beat two of his defenders. We play it off to Okocha, where we actually end up picking a free kick on the edge of the box. We step up for it with Gullit. We do hit the crossbar. Then from the rebound, I tried to get a shot in as well with, I think, Moutinho, but his goalkeeper actually ended up saving it as well. Then 67th minute, this time it is Okocha on the ball. Tried to go for one of those power finesse shots, and while we took the shot, we actually got fouled, I think. He actually went in with a slide tackle, so we picked up another free kick. This time I decided to step up for it with Okocha. He decided to put a player on the line, but still we do put it into the top corner. We also completed a challenge there, picking up Okocha's second free kick. So yeah, we do make it 2-0. It was pretty much game over since we were at the end of the game. Then he actually does get himself a goal back because I make a big mistake. I was actually not really paying attention there. I think I was doing something on Twitter or something, and therefore we can see the goal in the 90th minute, which I thought wasn't really that bad. But then we're still in the 90th minute. He gets himself another chance with Lacazette, but it just went wide the post. So we got really lucky there, because if he scored 2-2, it pretty much could have cost us the game, which would have sucked a lot. But luckily enough, we did end up winning that game 2-1. Both goals were scored by Okocha, which was nice to see as well. So yeah, we move to the skill is up. You can see right there we currently have 4 matches left, and we're also on 13 goals with Okocha. And we actually have 2 challenges left as well before we move on to the final 5-star skiller, that is Pele. So hopefully in the next episode we are able to complete them. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. And if you can hit 3,000 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.